What up, Gale Nation? Welcome back to H24 Sports. I'm your host, Jacob J. Tivnan. Over to the left of me, I don't really know how this works, is Sliced Bread Vin Pinchero. And on the bottom, you know him, you love him, he is the top dog, Danny Reardon. What's going on, fellas?
First of all, you flipped
boys.
this around. I'm
All
to the
Well,
right.
you're below
Don't
me.
worry about
To
it.
the left of me. So I don't know how this is going to work.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
The last 24 hours have been a crazy one in the world of sports. Starting off with the NHL. Tuesday was the NHL 2020 draft. As Jacob, me and you both know, the Rangers had the first pick, and it went as expected. We drafted top prospect Alexis Lafreniere.
How do you pronounce that? Lafreniere.
Lafreniere, and I could not be happier.
I couldn't either. I mean, it was a layup. The second, even the lottery was it's the Lafreniere lottery. Whoever gets first pick is taking him, and the hype around him has been huge.
Yeah,
so
and this man is going to do great
things.
things.
Of our young talent with Kako and Igor and Panarin, Mika, that's going to be so much fun to watch.
Yeah, and during the second round, which was on Wednesday, they traded their 7th pick from 2017, Elias Anderson, to the Kings for the 60th overall pick. I'm not too torn up about this. Elias Anderson, never really got his, never got his feet on the ice. He never, gained traction. So hopefully, in LA, you can do other things. And also, it's reported that Jesper Fast is going to test the free agency market, which is a big blow to the Rangers. Fast has been a great role player, but I think in a different franchise he could flourish. And also,
do we trade Fast?
No, we did not trade Fast.
We traded Shea.
We traded Shea. And probably the saddest news for Ranger fans this morning, Henrik Lundqvist signed a 1-year, $1.5 million contract with the Washington Capitals. I have never been more genuinely upset in my life. Henrik Lundqvist has been the guy, the past 15 years, and I said this last episode. He was a role model. I spent my entire childhood and my entire teen years watching him, and to see him go is upsetting. But I know Washington getting a Hall of Fame goaltender, Stanley Cup or no Stanley Cup, he is one of the best to ever do it. And he's going to do great things in Washington. Braden Holtby, I want to sign with Vancouver.
Braden
Holtby signed with Vancouver. And then Jacob Markstrom signed with Calgary. And this raises a lot of questions, both in Calgary and Vancouver. Theo Riddick, obviously in Calgary, what's going to be the goal situation there? And over in Vancouver, Thatcher Demko, who had a great showing in the playoffs. I don't think he's going to want to be a backup, so a trade may be coming sooner than later for him. But other than that, that's really everything we had in the NHL.
I mean, as you say,
a small take. I don't think Henrik makes the full year.
Really?
I have a feeling. You know how it was Brodeur.
Brodeur signed with the Blues, and then they said, okay, get
the Blues
front office.
Season. I think Henrik might pull something very similar. I think if he makes the whole year, he's retiring right after, or he's retiring mid-year. We saw in the playoffs and just all season long, Henrik's lost his touch. Father Time is undefeated, and Henrik is one of the latest examples of that. So I don't think he has enough to even be a solid backup right now. So I can see him calling a career by I think the NHL starting up in January. So maybe
January 1st. Bettman targeted January 1st as the start date.
Yeah, so maybe something like March, April. You could see Henrik calling it a career.
Well, as they say in most things, when you got to you got to make sacrifices. You get something as good as the number 1 pick and a perennial superstar, and then you lose something else. It's kind of balances it out. My question is, are they doing a full 82 games?
It might be cut. That I don't know about. It might be cut short. It might not be.
Okay, because I was gonna say I don't if they do the full 82, then that's a permanent change. That's a permanent schedule change.
But just now, Anton Khudobin just re-signed with the Dallas Stars. That's coming in from NHL.com. So that's a good signing. Anton Khudobin literally put Dallas on his back, and
Now they're bringing him back.
Without Ben Bishop in the playoffs, everybody thought Dallas would be done. But Anton Khudobin really stepped up, and he's kicking the crap out of Father Time right now. That man he's a gem, Anton Khudobin.
All right. So
we should move on to the other sport that coincides with hockey. We should move on to basketball. So I think since we last
spoke on it,
the Heat won, right? I don't think Game 4 was last week, right?
Was it?
One game three.
No, I think.
The Heat won Game 2. I thought.
No, we won Game 3.
We won Game 3. I think we speak on Game 3. Hold on, I'll check the
I don't
schedule.
remember.
As of recording right now, Game 4. Game 5 is tonight.
Game 5. No, Game 6 is.
No, Game 5.
Game 5 is today.
Yeah.
I'm just checking the schedule to see when this was. Also, I forgot to upload last week, so that's my bad. So they're gonna see back.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a back-to-back thing. So everything.
Yeah,
everybody blame Danny in the comment section.
It's Danny's fault.
That's my
Every
fault. I just
hashtag Danny screwed up.
So, Mama H, when you're watching this a week after the Browns beat your Dallas Cowboys, it's
How about them Cowboys?
The Cowboys.
Are we sure that they're them boys?
All right. Game 1 was Wednesday. Game 2 was the Friday we recorded. So we have not spoken about Game 3 yet.
So Game 3 was fun. Really, Jimmy Butler is fantastic. It was a 40-point triple-double. Really showed a lot of fight. I love him. He's the perfect fit for this team. He's the GOAT. Now, Game 4, on the other hand, they fought till the end, but it
just wasn't enough.
You can't stop a team with LeBron and Anthony Davis.
Yes. The two things that I noticed coming from that game, the first one is that Goran Dragic would have been in rather than Duncan Robinson. And then the final 5 minutes, they were getting Duncan Robinson to switch on to LeBron, Rondo. They're running the whoever offense on Duncan Robinson. And they were just taking advantage of his poor defense time and time again. But it would have been Dragic in that situation had he not torn his something in his foot. I can't pronounce it. Yeah, I can't pronounce that. So that was my first big takeaway. My second big takeaway was the fact that we need a big desperately that is not named Bam Adebayo that can also get rebounds.
I don't even think we need a big. The thing is, when you go against Anthony Davis and LeBron James, no one can guard that. It is very, very difficult to guard that. And if you do guard that, you leave, their plethora of big men open for deep. So you got Danny Green, Markieff Morris, Rondo for whatever reason. That's dumb. You have Caruso open. You have Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. You leave all those guys open on the perimeter for threes. And Miami's done such a very good job, and the zone has worked to an extent. But you just got guys that can beat the zone so easily because of their talent.
Yeah, you have the two smartest players in the league on the same team.
So I don't think it's that they need another big. I think what the Heat need is for Tyler Hero to develop into a superstar, knock Jimmy to second option on offense, keep Jimmy as the best defender on the team, make Tyler Hero the big guy on offense. Now, that might take a couple years, but I think right now how the team is shaping up to be, we're in a very, very good spot.
We are. I agree. I 100% agree. But I was like,
it's just they need to develop, and they will get time to develop. And having championship experience will go a long, long way for this team.
Yes. With Game 5 tonight, the Lakers are wearing.
I mean,
they're wearing the Kobe jerseys. It's over.
You know what? Yeah, probably, but I have faith. There's hope.
Yeah. And before we move on, real quick, I want to touch on one thing in basketball-wise. No matter what happens in this series, the Heat have cemented themselves as contenders. Obviously, they are for the next couple of years going to be an elite team. But the main thing I wanted to pull up, Anthony Davis is going to be a free agent at the end of the year. Do we see him re-signing with the Lakers, or do we see him going somewhere else?
He's no-brainer signing with the Lakers.
I think
he'd be an idiot not to.
I don't see how the success you had this year. Also, I don't know if it's necessarily a hot take, but as of right now, Anthony Davis is my Finals MVP. I don't see LeBron winning 8 turnovers a game.
It's gonna go. They're 1 and 2, and then if them two don't get it, then they're gonna have a situation.
LeBron and Anthony Davis. It's gonna be one of those two.
It's one of those two.
Yeah.
Anthony Davis is averaging a steal and 2 blocks a game, and on the only thing that LeBron has on him is really assists. But even then, LeBron has been turning over the ball a lot in this series. And I just Anthony Davis is my finals MVP. Also, his shooting splits. I don't know if you looked at them.
Yeah, he's shooting at 61%, right?
60, 50, 100.
It's ridiculous. He hasn't missed a free throw in the finals. He's shooting over 50% from three.
So hey, the one thing we can take away from this, LeBron beat us, but this might be the first finals that LeBron does not win finals MVP that he won.
It might be.
I'll take that.
I'll take it too.
That's a win.
That's a W.
The thing is, the voters like to favor, LeBron. So he might still get it. I'm one of those people that still thinks he has a better shot at getting it just because of his name. And whenever he's had these spurts, like in game 4, I believe he had like 14. He had like a string in the third quarter. He was like responsible for 14 consecutive points, which is absolutely ridiculous. That you don't really see that often. But you cannot deny the shooting splits. I don't want to get into a conversation about the finals MVP because the series is not yet over technically, although very well. There is a very clear favorite at this point in time, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Anyways, going back to Anthony Davis is going to resign. I don't see how you can have what you've had this year and then think, I want something different. He's going to resign. And honestly, he's the perfect partner to LeBron James. Yeah. No one has complimented him better than Anthony Davis.
As much as he pains me to say,
we're Bosh and Love, but no one has complimented LeBron as good as Anthony Davis, and that will go down in over the course of LeBron's career. LeBron's best partner will always be Anthony Davis.
As much as it pains me to say, because the guy right behind you puts up a really good case.
Yes, he does.
He does, but I mean, it's pick and roll. Pick and rolls are unstoppable with them. You finally got a big that can do everything, that rather than just not do everything. I said that really poorly. That's my bad.
But, Anthony Davis is an all-around amazing player. Whatever aspect you look at the game at, he's amazing in every single way.
Yes. Anything else basketball related for you guys, or?
Not this week. Probably next week.
Yeah. Go Heat. Force shot.
Tell the team, Dolan.
Heat in 7 until it's
over.
Yeah. It's over. All right. Moving on to baseball. So 3 of the 4 championship series, those tickets have been punched. In the National League, we got the Braves against the Dodgers.
The Braves.
Dodgers beat the fun team. That makes me sad because I wanted to see the Padres.
But
Big blue.
I wanted to see Padres Marlins.
No. So
the Marlins lost. Shout out to the Marlins.
Oh yeah, the National League is just no fun at all.
No.
But
shout out to the Marlins.
Then again, not surprised.
That's a good run.
Your 1 through 4 is Acuna. No, it's not. It's not. Albies like 5 now. But I mean, you have Acuna, Albies, Freeman, and Ozuna in the same lineup. You're gonna win all. Especially if Travis Garneau is hitting dingers left and right.
The NLCS is going to be an interesting series. I mean, you move to the side of the AL. The Astros won.
Hate it.
I mean, as much as you have to hate it, give them credit. You have to give them credit.
Why? They beat up on
credit. I hate them.
No, they beat up on terrible Oakland pitching. I'm not giving them any credit. They still cheated. No credit. No credit. No, Danny. Credit. No credit.
I'm going to give them credit. They're playing well as a team. They're using the hate as fuel. So
I've lost all my respect for Danny.
That I hate because of territorial stuff.
No, you hate them because they're cheaters.
If Boston had a poor outing in the regular season, got a playoff bid, and we're winning right now, I'd be like, yeah, they're rallying together, doing really good. But we hate Houston for a different reason. Because
they cheated.
They used the rules of baseball and cheated and knew what pitch was coming, and that's their playoff experience. They're winning based off of playoff experience, but their playoff experience is tainted. It's completely tainted, and you can't respect that.
You have to give them.
You have to give them. No, you can't give them any credit. You cannot give a team that cheated their way to a World Series credit. It is.
But now they're not cheating, and if they win this year,
it doesn't matter.
But their playoff, they cheated. Their experience that they're running off of, that they have more than I think any team in the postseason, is tainted, and it's not good. The reason why they can go deep in October is because they didn't have to go through the pain that other teams had to go through. They had an easier route to the postseason than any other team. And that is how they built off in 17, 18, and 19. And yes, 2 of those ended in failures, but you have 2 pennants and a World Series ring from that 3-year stretch. That's really successful. Now, going into the final ALDS series with New York and Tampa, first off, going back and forth, I think the Yankees' biggest problem has been Aaron Boone and his managing woes. But come either way, Houston's going to struggle with either Tampa or New York's lineup.
Yeah.
Those are both lineups that are going to prove them like a lot of trouble come in the LCS. And hopefully, I don't like Tampa either, but I am hoping whichever team comes out, obviously the Yankees, I would hope most, but whichever team just sweeps them, just destroys them. I don't want any hope coming out of Houston at all. At all. This is definitely biased, and I don't really care right now. But
I mean, the bias is allowed.
Whatever team, whether it's Tampa or us, to destroy them. Destroy them.
I'll be perfectly happy with that. And
but now going into ALDS last couple of games.
Can we? I want to talk about Game 4 real quick, which was last night.
Game 4 was fun.
With their backs against the walls, everybody was like, "Oh, the Yankees can't do it. They're not going to do it." They proved that they're not a one-off team. Like, they are a lethal team when they're on, and we saw that last night with the bullpen. Montgomery gives you 4 strong innings of 3 hit, 1 run ball. And then you turn it over to Green, and then Britton, and then Chapman. That bullpen gave up 0 hits since the fourth inning. That is what the Yankees need. If that bullpen can stay as strong as they were last night, the Yankees, in my mind, are contenders. They are.
Absolutely.
They are better contenders than they are right now. With the lineup's been fantastic. Minus Judge, who has been absolutely putrid in the playoffs. Stanton, fantastic.
Also, shout out my boy Giancarlo Stanton.
Oh my God,
man, I love him so much. I don't care that we pay him off like $300 million. He's my favorite. Oh, jeez.
And I think the biggest takeaway from this entire series is Kyle Higashioka taking over in New York?
Absolutely. No, I don't see the way Monty pitched to him, the way Cole has been pitching to him. Like, Cole has, I believe, since Higgy has taken over as catcher for him, he has under a 1.10 ERA.
Yeah.
So Higgy's been able to call games very well, especially for your ace. Like, that should say something. Then you move on to the fact that he's producing with the bat at a very good rate for a catcher. Mm-hmm. And then you look at what Gary's been doing. Gary's been making so many mistakes.
Gary's goat.
No, he's not
anymore. Be quiet.
Other than his power, that only shows up rarely, we've noticed, and his arm strength with throwing back to the second baseman, those are his only 2 positives. He's gonna be able to get his bat on the ball. When you're up, you're like, this is an out. This is an out right now. You can tell. You're like, this man's swinging with no confidence. They're blowing 96 past him. Like, there's nothing really that you can do with Gary. So, my opinion moving forward, Higashioka is your catcher. You start him, you run everything through Higashioka. Gary has been knocked off the depth chart. He's at 2 now, maybe even 3. But
who's going to be at 2 then if Gary's at 3?
Eric Kratz. Eric Kratz is Debbie's personal catcher.
Jacob, I couldn't agree with you more about Higashioka. And you also see that it's the California connection with Cole and Higashioka. They obviously went to the same high school, was it? College?
I don't know.
But this kid is he's a fantastic defensive catcher. We saw it last night when Jordan Montgomery was throwing pitches in the dirt. He blocked every single one of them.
Yeah.
And if Sanchez was behind the plate, I feel like last night would have been the end of the Yankee season. Yeah, that's just my personal opinion.
It very well could.
It could have been there. It could have been that. And then we saw it in the top of the ninth. He gave us an insurance run. He drove in a run. He put the bat on the ball. He had a line drive in between the shortstop and the third baseman. And it was great. And they also played small ball. Torres stole a base. I never see the Yankees steal bases anymore.
Yeah,
it blew my mind.
Torres has stolen bases back-to-back nights. Not back-to-back nights. Game 2 and Game 4. Oh, Game 1 and Game 4. What's just Game 4? I don't know.
Well, now it comes down to the guy that you paid in the offseason, number one guy,
the $300 million man.
This is why you pay people like him. And it's for
games like this is why you paid Garrett Cole $324 million.
And will he live up to that contract? Not live up to the contract, but say we made a justified payment, I guess, because This.
I mean, you can't not doubt your best guy. You gotta rock with him. So I'm rocking with Cole. I mean, you got it. The Yankees have been good against Blake Snell. Well, no, Glasnow's getting the start.
Glasnow, yeah. They were pretty good against
Glasnow. Actually, no. In the regular season, they rocked him a couple times.
He pitched phenomenally when they faced him again.
Yeah, he did. But he's hittable against the Yankees. Like, you've done it before. You can do it again. Like, you got his number before. So
yeah, and the momentum is in their favor too. You know, they had a big win coming before, and I wouldn't want anybody else on the mound tonight than Garrett Cole. I mean, if Severino was healthy, maybe Severino.
No, no. I want Garrett Cole over anyone in baseball right now.
Yeah, I think Garrett Cole is the premier guy that you want starting in an elimination game.
So
he's the only option.
So yeah, hopefully by next week we're talking about how New York is dismantling Houston in the LCS. If not, hopefully Tampa, and if not, then I don't want to talk about baseball.
If not, I'll just be sad. That's fine. I'm okay with that. You know.
Yeah. So I guess we should move on to predictions.
Predictions are gonna be. You'll see what you mean. Like it'll be kind of.
Here we go.
Okay.
Who won? Let's see who won last week. Probably not me because I made some pretty bold predictions. Oh God.
Last
week,
I
went.
I'm in last.
Yeah, Danny did go up.
Look at
Danny tied at the top at 21-8. Vin, you're 5 games back from us, but there's still a decent amount of the season to go.
Look, at least I don't have to do Spider-Man.
Lock better. This is atrocious. Yeah. I'm the betting guy.
Yeah, you are the gambler.
Oh, you even got the lock. I love that.
Yeah.
I got my lock too. Let's get it.
Although that Philly pick looking mad nice. That Houston pick, no, not looking nice.
Look what's looking nice. Shout out to Joey Burrow, the man. That's looking great.
Well, good job. You got to win.
And Indianapolis. Shout out to
you. So we didn't go over. I mean, I guess locks again is just going to be like no punishment this week. I mean.
Well, yeah, because
we'll think about one next week.
Yeah.
I guess.
Can you put the Jet game on question mark?
No.
Because
I mean,
that might not
there's 3 games here that are question marks.
Yeah.
But we all know who's going to win that game anyways.
We'll just pick one, and then if it's postponed, we'll just not count it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, first off, does anyone want the lock in this game? Carolina?
No. I'm going to take Carolina to win, though.
Okay.
I
don't like Atlanta at all this year.
Yeah, I'm also going to take Carolina. I don't trust Dan Quinn or Matt Ryan. You know,
that's
shown me.
No, I trust Matt Ryan, but I don't
trust Matt Ryan.
This is also my lock. What a coinky dink.
Oh my.
Yeah. I'm taking not equals. I'm taking the Panthers +2. I really like that. I think Carolina's going to win this game relatively easily. Yeah. I like Carolina here. All right. Vegas. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me just go through the locks real quick. Just a reminder. Then you cannot take the Steelers or the Packers. Danny, you cannot take the Washington football team or the Bills.
Okay. And you can't take the Cardinals or the Bears.
Well, I didn't. I took the Panthers.
Okay.
You know, I think we all know who's going to win this game.
Then you know you want to knock on wood, don't you? You know you
want to knock on. I haven't knocked on wood one single week yet.
You have to knock. I think this might be the week. Is it?
No,
you know you want to knock on wood. You know you do. Do it.
I can't. I can't. It's Patrick Mahomes, Super Bowl MVP. It's going to be a good game.
No, I get it. Fair enough.
Kansas City's going to win.
Can you just write pain in my thing?
I mean, I absolutely can. Are you picking the Cardinals or the Jets?
I'm picking COVID-19, but technically, yeah.
Technically, yeah. What?
I'm picking the Cardinals, but
okay, cool.
I think we're all in agreement that Arizona's going to
win. Have been really not good as of late.
Do you know who else hasn't been really not good as of late?
The Giants.
Okay. The Jets aren't a surprise. The Cardinals are a surprise.
Well, this is the week to turn it around.
No, you're stuck in an endless loop of pain since Adam Gase hasn't been fired.
Oh, yeah. Bill O'Brien was fired. Shout out to the Texans.
Oh, yeah. How did he?
Shout out.
Good stuff. Shout
out to Houston for that. Good job, guys.
Finally getting out of that
hell.
What's up, buddy?
What are you rocking with?
Oh, Arizona, obviously.
Okay. See,
Jacob, don't you do it. Don't pick Adam Gase.
Because Arizona.
Don't pick Adam. Don't you do it. No.
Bad.
Jacob, I have watched this team play
for
4 weeks. and it has been
You
putrid
know what?
time
No.
and time. I'm
Okay,
helping you
okay,
out.
okay, fine. I won't do it to
Helping you.
myself. I won't. Okay. The Battle of Pennsylvania. Does anyone feel entitled to pick the Eagles or the Steelers?
I'm gonna take the Steelers.
You want the Steelers lock?
No, the lock? No. I'm just taking the Steelers in general.
Okay, cool. Vincent.
Oh, this is a tough one for me. This is really tough. I mean, Philly beat San Francisco last week, but then again, San Francisco was still pretty injured.
Yeah,
dead.
I think
San
half the
Francisco's
team
dead.
lost.
Carson Wentz to me is just not a good quarterback anymore. I just don't think so. So I'm just gonna pick that because Carson Wentz is losing it. He's losing a touch.
I don't know. I feel like Philly might string together a couple wins here. I'm thinking of San Francisco. I'm like, Pittsburgh's rushing defense isn't that good. No, their rushing defense is fantastic.
Yeah, take.
Pitt may have the best defense in the league right now.
Which is fantastic. Wow.
The only thing stopping Pittsburgh is their offense, but even on their offense, they have Juju and Big Ben and James Conner, and they're going to be just fine. And Deontay Johnson, who's had a sneaky good year. So, yeah, I Pitt across the board. So far, no discrepancies. Anything here, though? Rams-Washington football team.
Well, the Rams struggled against the Giants,
the bench, right? And Kyle Allen is getting the start for the Washington football team.
He is, but I think I don't see, regardless who starts for Washington, they're not putting up that many points. I think I just see because McVay's offense had a very rough week last week they played the Giants last week, right?
It was a very low scoring game.
Yeah, I don't see McVay doing that again, so I'm taking the Rams. McVay's not going to have an offense produce like that back-to-back weeks. There's just no way. That's the offensive guru. You see that?
Man, all these games are looking really one-sided this week.
They are. Indy Cleveland, by the way, is even on the betting.
So that could just be a lock, or can we just not do that?
What?
Can we just lock on who wins then, or no?
No, because the betting line's even.
Danny. Washington is just a putrid franchise. Awful garbage. Dwayne Haskins is yeesh. So I'm just gonna take the Rams just because yeesh.
Jacob.
Trap game.
Okay.
Trap game.
Trap game.
Oh
my god. Oh my god.
Listen, we're not gonna have many differences. I need to go off the deep end. I need to pull into my bag of tricks. Okay. Baltimore. Yeah, I'm not getting crazy for this one.
Yeah.
Danny?
Come on.
Okay.
Pick the running back.
All right, Houston with the new interim head coach.
And this is my lock. I think Houston comes out firing without Bill O'Brien calling this.
Wow. Danny picks Houston.
I mean, I don't disagree.
I love you, Gardner Minshew, but no, not today. This is a lock.
I do believe post Bill O'Brien Texans are going to be good, but I don't think it's going to be immediate like that. And also, Deshaun's got nobody to throw to, really. So you know what? Give me Jacksonville. Give me Jacksonville. Let's do it. Let's get crazy.
I don't really. I think this game's it's close, but I feel like Houston just might have the edge because I don't think Jacksonville's defense is all that this year. So I mean, I'm gonna take Houston. I think Deshaun Watson's gonna be able to get past that. All right, San Fran, Miami.
I'm gonna take the Dolphins. Actually,
you're funny.
I'm not. That's serious. San Francisco is absolutely battered to death with injuries.
Ryan's coming back or no?
In the game, and I think this will be a game that he wins. Yeah. Yeah, now you're thinking about it after saying, are you kidding me? Now you're thinking about it. Yeah, I see this kid running.
I like your moxie, kid. I'll raise you.
Yeah, welcome to the Dolphin train.
You're both. I mean, I appreciate both of you for believing in Dolphins, but no, I still got to pick San Fran. I have faith in San Fran.
What, you want Nick Mullins or CJ Beathard to do that? Are you kidding? Okay.
Of course I do. Are you crazy? Just hand the ball off the entire time.
Dallas, New York. Does anyone feel like going off the deep end and say the Giants?
Dallas has been so
You
bad.
want to pick the Giants, Vin?
I'm gonna take the Giants.
Right. Okay.
I don't care,
You have
man.
them.
I'm in pain. This
I
franchise
can't
put me
do
in
it.
pain
I
already.
can't pick the Giants. I'm so sorry.
Do it, Danny.
I can't do it.
I'm already. This team
Yeah,
has put me in enough pain.
I have zero faith. Shout out Mama H from taking the Cowboys.
Oh man, how about them Cowboys? Oh, they're gonna hurt butts. They're gonna destroy us, but I don't care. This Indy Cleveland.
This is gonna be an interesting game.
I know who I'm taking because
Baker wagon.
listen, Odell popped off.
Okay.
The Browns are. I'm not gonna say it. The E word or the L word. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to jinx them. But they.
But also, Indy's got a pretty good defense, and the Cowboys don't have that good of a secondary.
I don't care.
He's the Baker wagon.
I know he's on the Baker wagon. Everybody knows I'm not a big Baker guy. I don't think Baker's all that. But I do agree with Jacob. I think they're going to ride the momentum into this week and just come out firing on all cylinders.
This is another Danny shout out. Shout out to the old man Phillip Rivers, my favorite quarterback.
Right of course, you're going to pick Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers isn't a good quarterback.
I like Indianapolis' defense as well. So.
This is my lock. I'm taking Seattle. Russell Wilson is going to win the MVP, and you can quote me on that.
Been
Or
picking
it's going to
those
be Aaron
contenders
Rodgers.
for a lock. What a shocker.
Danny, you took Houston.
Houston's not a contender.
And then you take the Washington football team the first week.
Yeah, I'm saying you're taking the contenders, not having fun.
I can take whoever I want to take. You know.
I mean, yeah, he's just losing them later in the year. Like I keep my good locks. Like I picked. Let's see who I picked. I picked the Cardinals, the Bears, and the Panthers. Right?
Yeah,
I got a plan, boys.
I picked the football team. I picked Buffalo because I couldn't help it, and then I picked Houston.
Yeah, I'm also rocking with. It's just
Danny, pick Minnesota. I dare you.
No,
Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson.
All right.
Is Denver, New England also even?
No, it's COVID Bowl, so there's no lineup.
COVID Bowl.
So this game may not happen. Just keep in mind, New England is starting Jared Stidham. Denver's also is either starting Driscoll, Rypien, or Blake Bortles.
I'm taking New England regardless. Bill Belichick. This is not a Bill Belichick type loss, so I'm taking New England.
I think this is the Blake Bortles revenge tour. Like, give me Denver. Yeah.
Vin, I like your style. If Blake Bortles starts, the Broncos will not lose.
Exactly. That's my logic. Blake Bortles is out for blood.
Yeah, fix that. Okay, there you go.
I did fix it.
This is Monday Night Football?
Monday Night
Michael Thomas coming back for them?
If it happens. But yeah, Chargers, Saints are Monday Night Football.
Chargers, Saints. Man. Herbert or Breeze. Is Michael Thomas going to be back?
I don't know.
He's questionable. He's got a
it's tough to say. So you got to kind of look into the future a little bit. Do you think Michael Thomas is going to play or not?
Can't call a tie again. That's just not going to happen. These aren't two dumpster.
I mean, you could.
No, these aren't two dumpster fire teams. And I've already did that once, and I can't do that again. I'll have some fun. I'll take the Chargers.
Vincent?
Danny, you're really brash with your predictions.
What's that supposed
the Chargers got. It means your picks amaze me every week. I get more and more amazed. I like it. The Chargers. I think Herbert's a good quarterback. I think their defense is good. I'm just gonna pick Breeze though, just because Breeze is Drew Brees.
Breeze did look good last
week. It's Drew Brees. He's a Hall of Famer.
Breeze also did. You know what? I wanted to take Jacksonville. I wanted to take the Chargers, but I think with New Orleans momentum off of the Detroit one, I think they'll ride that and they'll beat LA. So Herbert will have to go another week without having his first win. He didn't win last week, right? I'm not mixing that up.
I don't remember. He played.
Didn't Cincinnati beat them? Or no, Cincinnati beat Jacksonville.
Yeah, Cincinnati did win.
Just check the other spreadsheet real quick.
I have that. Where did the Chargers?
We have spreadsheets.
Nope, they lost.
All right, last game.
Also, shout out to Tom Brady for getting the snap count.
Good job, Tom. You're still an overrated
I mean,
quarterback right now.
down. I'll snap down. All right, and COVID Bowl 3, Buffalo, Tennessee. Yeah, I'm going Buffalo just because screw Tennessee.
Yeah, Tennessee.
I'm going Buffalo because Josh Allen is a god and he should be treated like one. He's going
It's not
to
even
top
anything
off.
with Tennessee. With Buffalo, it's just the fact that Tennessee is ruining everything.
Yeah. Shout out to Tommy Sweeney once again. Buffalo.
He's going to
Buffalo
take
by a million.
Tennessee.
Go jump through
Thank
tables.
God.
All
Who
right,
do we pick
here's
for
the
week 4
spread.
for that game? Hold on a second. Or week 3.
Which game?
I think it's supposed to happen 2 weeks ago, right?
What did?
The Buffalo game.
Buffalo Rams or Buffalo what?
Buffalo.
I picked the Raiders.
Buffalo, Tennessee. When was that supposed to happen?
Oh, it's been no, Buffalo, Tennessee was happening this week.
Wasn't that supposed? Didn't they move that game? Because
No,
They moved it to Tuesday. It's on Tuesday.
oh, they moved the steel. Got it. Okay.
here's the spreadsheet. Yep, everything's great. All right.
All right, we have less than a minute, so shout outs real quick. Anyone?
Let's go Giants. Sell the team Dolan. I love the Rangers. Let's go Yankees.
Shout out to the Heat. Jacob, we can both say that. Shout out to the Heat. Good season regardless, but that'd be nice if we're talking next week about a championship for the Heat. But yeah.
Heat 7.
Heat in 7.
Heat in 7.
Yankees in
5.
5.
Lakers in 5. They ain't the
Yankees in 4.
Clippers.
All right. Yeah.
Thank you all very much for coming out. Hopefully this episode will be up on time if Danny doesn't screw it up again.
Yeah. It'll be uploaded. Don't worry.
Better be.
I will.
I think Danny.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for watching.
We'll see you, when we see you. I don't know.
Hopefully
We'll be back
next
at some point.
Or like in 5 minutes if you want to stream all this stuff. Cool.
Bye-bye.
Bye.